So I want to share something with you guys that that I thought I wouldn't have to share, but I'm gonna share it with y'all anyway. Man, it's like my little rant. So I'm gonna let y'all check this out, man. So for those of you, well, not for those of you, but I'm gonna let y'all know that I don't have a vehicle. You know, I got something that's gonna supplement of me having a vehicle. So this is how I get around in my neighborhood where I live. It's my scooter, high power scooter at that, right? So I ended up catching a a flat of my old tires, right? Which would be these. I mean, it was one of my tires, but which would be these, right? So these are my old tires. These are my new tires. Old tires, new tires. So when I got my tires changed, I want to get both my tires changed because I ended up catching a hole. I'm gonna say a hole, but like a puncture in my tire within a few weeks after changing these brand new tires the brand new tire time, these, right? Because you can tell there's no meat that's really gone on the tires, right? Just like you can tell from traction being on it, whatever, and being on the road, right? So I wanted to get these changed because I ended up having a puncture in my tire, right? I'll show you. So that's the particular puncture where I tried to fill the hole at, right here. And you see the inside of the tire of where I tried to fill the hole at. You see it. You probably can't see it too well, right? But there's where the plug was, which I knew I was gonna have to get, changed eventually, right? So leading on to the tires that I on my scooter right now that I showed you guys, right? So I ended up doing that. Basically sent it to the shop. It was a shop. I wouldn't say, well, it's not a local. You could say it's you could say it's a local shop because pretty much the shops out here, they're not in close proximity, but they are within. They are, if you got a vehicle, they're within distance to get to, right? But since I have a scooter, it's not nearby where I live, right? It's like pretty much like an hour. Say an hour and 16 minutes to get down there. So obviously, my issues, I couldn't particularly go take it down there immediately to get it fixed, right? So this particular scooter shop, pretty much was charging the fee to come pick up my scooter, take it to the shop, right, fix it, and then bring it back. Charged me a fee also. So I went on ahead and did that. And no problem, right? Because I needed to get this done because obviously this is my vehicle, right? These are my tires, This is what I needed to get done on my scooter, right? So I did that, right? So it wasn't cheap. It was expensive. And so usually the scooters shops, they take like about a day or so, or maybe a couple days, depending on how many scooters they got lined up that particular day, right? So I didn't trip on the time span of what it took for my scooter to get fixed. I just needed it fixed. And so they changed my tire, right? They changed both my tires, right? I had these tires right here, back one, front one, right? These are brand new tires. As you can see, these are brand new tires. There's no meat that's gone off the scooter because that's how they are designed, right? And so, obviously, I forgot to show you guys this too. Sorry about this. Obviously, I had to put this cap on here, right? Because when they sent it back to me, this right here, this top, I mean, obviously the cap wasn't even on it, right? The cap, it was like this when they sent it back to me, right? The scooter, I had brand new tires, right? Which is those. It had the valve stem that was on there, on both of the tires, right? Brand new, right? Brand new. So they ended up doing their job, and when they did their job, they brought it back to me, right? And of course, I'm gonna expect my scooter to see what's going on with the scooter, and automatically I seen red flags. Like, first of all, I started seeing dirt on my scooter because I'm like, wait, what's going on with my scooter, right? Because why is there dirt on there? But the guy that brought it back pretty much told me, he was like, well, they was testing it from rolling it back and forth to make sure everything was going running cool. So I'm basically just checking my scooter out because I'm like, I know how I look before I sent it to you guys. And when I got it back, I seen immediately some irregularities, right? So I have these turn signals on my scooter that when I'm out on the road, I can use them. They can see them because they're very, very bright. But one of the turn signals was, to me, is broken because obviously when I sent it to him, it wasn't broke at all, right? And I'll show you guys. These are my turn signals. There's one over here, right? You see how the top of the material is, right? Not broken at all. They're bendable, right? This one over here on this side was the one that was broken when they brought it back to me. And I can't show you guys because obviously it got duct tape on it or whatever. But yeah, this one here had a crack in it, or like a tear in it, right? Just being careless, right? And so I had to end up, obviously they put the duct tape that was on here with some black duct tape before I put some on here, right? Some other duct tape on here, right? They basically didn't put enough duct tape to even wrap around the piece that was broken, right? So it pissed me off. So I had to find some duct tape here at the house and put some on the the turn signal, right? So it can sit upright. I was pissed off because I paid a hefty price for this. I'll show you how much I paid for this. To change 2 tires, right? 2 tires. And these are heavy duty off-road tires for the road, right? So this is what I paid. That's how much I paid, right? I paid that because I had to actually, I had to pay to get it sent there, pay to get it sent back. And then, they charged me $175 for the work, for the labor. So that's a hefty price for changing 2 tires, right? Because obviously these tires, you can't just change them immediately. You need some hands on it, right? And so I ended up calling the shop back and was telling the lady, these issues that I have on my scooter. And so she was already pissed off because of what I told her and stuff like that. And, I'm telling her, like, I'm paying this price for the scooter. Like, I need my scooter to come back to where I sent it to you guys. Whoever was doing it was very, very careless, man. The 3 people I was doing it was very careless to me. So, I'm just pissed off. I'm still mad as I'm telling you guys this right now, man. I'm hot. So I'm up here checking my tires, right? Because you got to check the tire. Obviously, with scooters, if you guys aren't familiar with it, I'll let you guys know. With these type of scooter tires, you got to check for a certain amount of PSI, and PSI means pounds per square inch that the tire needs to be blown up to get the maximum performance when you ride on the scooter. And my scooter goes pretty fast; it goes 50 miles per hour. So, man, I'm checking both my tires and make sure the pressure was up correctly, right? And so I immediately checked the back tire, the back tire back here, to see if they had air, because with these particular tires, you can't tell if it's pumped up or not. So you still got to check the tire pressure, right? So I'm up here basically squeezing on the tire. I'm doing this tire to make sure that there's got the correct pressure on it, right? Or to make sure it's kind of tight, right? Check it on it, and to me it don't feel right, right? So I'm like, let me pull out my air compressor, man, to see how much air is in this tire. So I'm up here checking it out, and when I check my tire, and this is all from when I got my scooter back, I checked my tire pressure, and it was at 20.5. I'm like, if you fixing my scooter, you're supposed to make sure that the tires are pumped up correctly, right? And my back tire had issues to it, so I started pumping it up immediately to see what was going on, see if it was gonna hold some air. So I pumped it up to 50 psi, and then the moment I pumped it up, it started losing air immediately after I pumped it up. So something was wrong, right? Went to the front because obviously when I did that too, I checked my valve stem. My valve stem was loose, which it doesn't supposed to be loose. It's supposed to have a firm, particular grip on it. So when you pump it up, it won't be no issues. I mean, you could be able to afford to move it a little bit, but don't move it too much, man. You know, because if it's too loose, that means obviously it could be issues. So I had checked the front tire, and everything was good. Everything was great on the front tire, no issues. But this back tire back here was an issue. So when I went back here I checked it, I pumped it up. I kept moving the stem to see why it's moving like this, right? When I did that, when I turned back around, I took everything off. The air just started coming out. I was like, what the fuck? So the air just started coming out because they didn't beat it correctly. Because when you put the tire on, you're supposed to beat it between here to make sure no air is escaping out of here. You gotta beat it on correctly. But when the air started coming out, it was coming out of the areas of my rim, around this area. So it really pissed me off, man. And so I was hot, I'm like, I can't believe this happened, man. You know, my scooter's been gone for a couple of days, and I'm thinking everything gonna be cool by the time I get it back. And now I gotta go through this again. Like, I have to basically send it back to the shop. Obviously they ain't gonna charge me a fee. You know, they better not charge me a fee because this issue's out. It's on you guys. Not only that, they gotta re-bead my tire, right? And then they gotta find a replacement for my turn signal, right? And so my turn signal, they're gonna come get my tire, my scooter tomorrow. Again, after dropping it off today. Come get it tomorrow. And they gotta re-bead my tire. So they're gonna re-bead my tire, send it back to me because they possibly won't have the part for my turn signal. So I have to get it sent back to me, and then when they get the turn signal part for my scooter, I have to resend it back. I gotta resend it back. Like, what kind of sense does that even make, bro? Like, I can't even make no moves to do what I need to do, man, because I don't have a scooter to do it all. And plus, out here, you know, where I live, it's very, very hot. It's very, very hot where I'm at. Like, it's nice blue skies and stuff out today, but trust me, it's gonna be hot. Like, it's so hot that where you just breathing in hot air. So, like, I need this scooter to make moves, and if I can't make no moves, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Moves that make me happy, though. So, I don't know, y'all. Like, I can't catch a break, bro. Like, I just cannot catch a break, man. So, I gotta sit here and wait again and hope and put my trust into these people again after they messed up my scooter already. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because the first time I went to go see my scooter to change the tires I showed you earlier, everything was cool. My scooter didn't have no issues. My turn signal didn't mess up or nothing. But now the second time when I had to get sent to the same place, these issues are happening. Sorry about the noise, y'all. It's my niece back here playing. So, hopefully y'all be able to hear me over all this noise. You know, I'm not gonna edit the video because there's no point in editing the video. You know, this is raw and uncut, man. Authentic. You know, like my handle says, man. Authentic JP for a reason, man. So, yeah, I just want to get over here and just talk about this. Like, it's Today is just a topic I need to get into, man. Basically off of what I usually talk about. Just to tell y'all what's going on, man. Like, people, man, are careless as hell, bro. Like, they're careless, man. So be careful who you do business with. All right. If you can't be there, be careful who you do business with. So, y'all leave me some comments down below and let me know what y'all think of this little rant that I got through displaying to y'all and just telling y'all. Yeah, just let me know, man. Like, let me know what's going on, and let me know what y'all feedback is on this situation, man. And what would y'all do in this situation, and how would y'all take it? Would y'all took it the same way I took it, or would y'all have did it something differently? Like, for me, because I don't have a vehicle, there's nothing I can do. You know, I just take it for what it's worth, and just hope and pray and put my trust into these people, man. So, with that being said, y'all take it easy. I'm out.